So this is week 4 of the FMP, week commencing the 25th of the 3rd, 19. So not too much to talk about in terms of Monday, because Monday was just more of the same of last week. Although I did come to the decision to change my idea finally. So this has led me to go back and change a few things within the research, within the just the plans of everything, which is unfortunate. So the idea as of the 25th has changed to I want to do a film about a guy who's trying to make a documentary, so I can have documentary aspects in the film, but also just have the guy. So it still feels like it's something unique, but it's something that I can realistically do some kind of justice. On my planning, my action plan thing that I'm looking at now, this week says to have finished the script, and no, I will not have finished it. Realistically, week 6 is when I want to start filming. Realistically, that's when I'm going to have the script finished. So realistically, by week 6, I'm going to have the pre-production done, and it'll probably be starting the film in a week later, which is unfortunate. So this week mostly revolved around just making allowances for the change, which again is unfortunate. So to evaluate that, obviously the biggest thing that strikes me, it's a shortcoming because 4 weeks in, I should have had this idea from the beginning, and I should have just gone with it, because I've had to spend the most of this week going back and doing certain things. I've kept a lot of research I had from doing the beginning of it, but now I'm focusing on this new idea, which again I hope I can do. So there's not too much more to say, to be honest. Although I did, in terms of pre-production, I did do a crew list, because I know full well that I'm directing. I'm probably going to be a big cameraman. I know that if I do any scenes outside of college, my friend Jono will likely be, or Dan Johnson will probably be most likely be helping me with the camera work, as well as a couple of my peers. So I've been able to put together a definitive crew list, no matter what the project actually ends up being, which, well, I know now, but yeah. So it's a short one, it's a short week, because there really isn't a lot for me to talk about other than I changed the idea. I redid a focus group actually on the Wednesday. I came to them with my new idea, and they all seem to be more positive about that, but a few of them still they still think that I might be, in terms of, because I want to film the whole thing about my local town, they still think in terms of getting actors and the equipment of finding the days to do it, they still think that it's going to be too difficult, and I'm liable to agree, but overall it was a lot more more positive than the first one. People at Hannah and James said they loved the idea of the separate styles of filming, so that works out for me at least. So I definitely think this is the one I'm going for. To reflect on this week, it was a messy one. I have to change things, and I'm quite disappointed in myself. Hopefully next week can be better.